Chosen ones, where you are, chosen ones. God says I should tell you that nothing out of His control is going to happen to you. Alright? And sometimes you got to be patient in life, because sometimes you need to go through the worst. Alright? You need to go through your worst moments before you get the best out of life. Alright? God says I should tell you that your best is yet to come, and whatever you're going through is preparing you for your best days ahead. So have heart, take patience. Your life has been programmed already. Everything about you has been recorded already. God is the one that has intention for creating you. He's the one that puts you in there in your mother's womb. He's the one that knows your utmost being. He knows the hairs on your head. He knows the hairs on your face. He knows everything about you. He can count the hairs on your body. He can. Alright? So what you cannot do, what is impossible for human, that is what God does. So there is nothing God cannot do for you as a chosen one. There is nothing God cannot do. Alright? Your life has been recorded right from the beginning, when you have been knelt in your mother's womb, till the time you will pass away, you will pass on. God has recorded everything. Whatever will happen to you, the family you are born into, your mothers, your parents, your siblings, your relatives, whoever, the friends you'll be making, the schools you'll be attending, whatever, the sickness that will come your way, the afflictions, the evil attack, how you're going to overcome all such things are already recorded in the book of God. He has an account of you. God has an inventory of you. So whatever you're going through, alright, is for a reason. Nothing out of God's control is going to happen to you. So if something is happening to you right now, whatever situation you are going through right now, count it all joy, because it is part of the records of God. It is part of the programs of God for your life. All is working in your favor. I'm telling you, right? God got you. Don't let the enemy deceive you. Don't let your haters get you off focus, get you off track. Don't let things get you out of faith. You need to stay faithful to the God that you believe in. And I tell you, God is going to reward you greatly. Your efforts for many years are not lost. Your prayers, your fastings for many years are not lost. What you are seeking is seeking you. What you are searching for is searching for you. What you want wants you. What you are desiring is also desiring you. It will come at the right time. Alright? Be patient. Who knows if God should bless you now? Let's say you are in your 30s and you are blessed. You are a millionaire, a billionaire. What else? You buy the flashy cars, you'll be womanizing here and there, you'll be partying here and there. God knows our innermost disposition of our heart. He knows that certain blessings, when He blesses us now, some things that we want, we're crying for, when He grants us such things, we will find ourselves in beaches, in clubs, and that will take our life. Whatever is happening to you is preserving your life. God never make mistakes. So never think whatever you're going through, the situation, the circumstances that you're going through, the attacks that you're going through is a mistake. It is not a mistake. And don't think because of your situation, your circumstances, God is not with you. Like God has abandoned you. God has... No, never think that way. God never abandons anyone. He said, even if your mother and father abandon you, He will hold you up. He will take care of you. Alright? Great chosen one. Let's check something quickly from the book of Psalms. Psalms 139 verse 13 to 16. Okay? Listen, chosen one, and I read. Psalms 139 verse 13 to 16. He said, you created every part of me. Listen carefully. You put me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because you are to be feared. All you do is strange and wonderful. I know it with all my heart. When my bones were being formed, carefully put together in my mother's womb, when I was growing there in secret, you knew that I was there. You saw me before I was born. The days allotted, that is, God has recorded. God knows the number of years you'll be spending on this earth. The days allotted to me had all been recorded in your book before any of them ever began. Chosen one, have you seen it? Let me take that part again. It said, the days allotted to me had all been recorded in your book before any of them ever began. Even before you were formed, God has a record of you. God has inventory of you. So he knows your name. He knows your every thought. He knows everything about you. There is nothing that he cannot do for you. All right. Therefore, you got to be patient, because whatever you're going through now, maybe it seems to be a worse situation that you think is too much for you to bear, but God knows it is preparing you for the best. Sometimes you need to go through hell before you experience heaven. Sometimes you need to go through hate before you experience love. That is how it is. Sometimes you got to go through the evil moment before you see the light. You got to go through the darkness, the dark places, before you see the light. That is how life is, chosen ones. So never ever gives up. Look at the seed. All right, if you want to plant a seed, what happens? You dig a hole, you put the seed inside, and you cover it with what? With the soil. So now the seed has to grow in the dark place. Sometimes God is preserving you by putting you in the soil and covering you so that you grow, you germinate, you sprout out in the dark. All right, and when you germinate, you grow and bear good fruit. That is how life is. So sometimes you need to go through the dark places. You need to go through the difficult moments. You need to go through the tough time. You need to go through, challenges. All these things are to preserve you. They are not to impair you, chosen one. Don't lack understanding of these things, because God is with you. God loves you so much. You are the apple of God's eye. Never ever make mistake and think because of your situation God is not with you. This has made a lot of people to seek, other ways, other alternative aside God, and because of that, many people have sold their soul. They've sold their soul to the devil, to the enemy. All right, because of this, don't let your situation mislead you, for God has given you the innermost strength to bear whatever situation that comes your way. God will not give you more than you can bear. He will not let the adversary tempt you more than you can bear. To every temptation that comes your way, there is going to be a way of escape. I'm telling you, every misfortune, every challenges, every difficulty that you are going through in this life carries equivalent benefit, blessings in disguise. All right, take heart and relax, and never ever doubt your God, because your God has you at heart, and nothing, absolutely nothing out of his control is going to happen to you as a chosen child of the Most High God. So whatever is happening in your favor. Everything is moving in divine order. All right, there are no accidents, there are no mistakes. All right, so take heart. If it's not happening yet, the best is yet to come. That is what you need to tell yourself, and that is how you should be living your life. Don't be anxious of anything. In fact, just put everything in the hands of God. Cast your fears, your anxieties, your burdens all on him, for he cares for you. He said, come to me, all you who are heavy loaded and burdened, and I, the Lord Most High God, will give you rest. God will give you rest. All right, so relax. Sometimes God has to deal with the root cause of your problems. He doesn't want to be dealing with the branches. If you deal with the branches and never dealt with the roots, still the problems are gonna be there. All right, great, and that is how it is. And sometimes God will uproot the root of your problem, but still it will look like the leaves are on it. Your problems are still there. God is still fighting. He has uprooted it. It is about time that it will die. It is about time that you will see that challenge no more. It is about time that that problem will be there no more. Be patient and relax. All right, if you put it in God's hand, if you have faith in God and you know that God is working for you, God is fighting for you, your heart will be at rest. That is faith. If you say you have faith and you pray about something, you should have a free heart and a free mind, because you know that definitely is going to be done no matter what, because you know your God. That is why you pray. You know that He's a prayer answering God. That is why you pray to Him. So take heart. All right, everything is happening according to divine order and divine shadows. I'm telling you. Okay, some of you are born, you know that He said the days allotted to you is recorded in His book. Some of you, it is when you are 40 years before you get your first breakthrough. Some of you, it is when you are in your 50s. Some of you, it is when you are in your 60s. Some of you, it is when you are in your 70s. So don't be comparing your beginning to someone's finishing. Maybe someone is in his 30s, he is blessed, but by 35-40 that person is going to die. That is when your blessing is going to begin. Stop comparing yourself to others. We all didn't come to this earth the same day. Some came before us, and for sure some are going to be blessed before others. All right, don't let these things, make you hurry, lack understanding, and be speeding up in life. In fact, when you do that, you will blow your speedometer. I'm telling you, by the time God will come and be working in your life, you no more there. Take heart, be patient. God is working on your behalf. He is fighting for you, and nothing, absolutely nothing out of His control will happen to you as a chosen child of the Most High God. Thank you guys for watching this. If this video is of help to you, let me know in the comment section. I'm out. I love you so much.